The Zuck family came to just outside of Holbrook, Arizona to establish this ranch in the late 1800s. And while the remnants of these corrals look very old, it's not nearly the oldest thing on this property. Michael Odell knows this place well. He's been exploring the remnants of this cattle ranch and the surrounding rock mesa for all his life, it seems.
The homes are gone. Most of what's left is the windmills, some of the corrals, of course some fencing.
Francis Zuck established the ranch in the mid-1800s. His son Frank later managed it. Today, the corrals made from old rail ties are leaning or fallen altogether. Rock foundations and wire are the evidence of a once thriving stock operation. It wasn't by chance a ranch was established here. People long before the Zucks had found this to be an important spot.
The ancient Native Americans and the Zuck family all used the water that comes through this watershed here right behind us and utilized it for their cattle and for farming and that type of thing.
The water drew people here, and because of that, there's far more than old corrals to be seen. Native Americans made this a site to record their stories and their history. It is literally written in stone all around the old ranch.
I don't think they knew that we would be here 1,000 years later making this big of a deal of it.
They're called petroglyphs, drawings or rock carvings made by prehistoric peoples. You can find hundreds all over this area. They tend to be in groups or panels of pictures.
This is just one panel out of probably a dozen large panels that are mostly up on top of this mesa. We've had an official recording project done, and there's at least up to 300 petroglyphs.
The pictures have been dated up to 2,000 years old. One of the most prominent is emblazoned on a T-shirt Michael Odell wears.
This guy is called Cliff the Glyph. That's what we've named him, or Skywatcher Cliff, because we're pretty sure it's some kind of a sky event. This is kind of a replication of what he may have looked like in real life on this T-shirt.
This spot has just been opened to guided tours by the city of Holbrook. There are many pictures, shapes, and symbols to be found. Their meaning mostly unknown.
In my mind, I don't think you can interpret what they really mean. I think the people that did the rock art are the only ones that really know what they were drawing. But of course there's animals, there's a lot of, deer, birds.
We may never know the full story that these petroglyphs attempt to share with us. However, their existence is intriguing as it tells us a little bit about life from centuries ago. Traveling the countryside near Holbrook, Arizona, I'm Andrew McCrae.